I'm live, y'all. Hey, everyone. Y'all can talk, whisper. Hey, everyone. How you doing? All right. So you see the title. Something about we are family. I got all my sisters with me. Now I made this one up too. 'Cause I was in like the sister at play. It was like a song that was sang at the last end when two women stood up for each other against a thug that want to use the women against each other. Um, Now life is not a fairy tale, so if you're going through something similar, um, I would say approach with caution. Sometimes when someone is bound to someone else, their energy links to the other. So that doesn't necessarily mean that the other doesn't think highly of the other one, but it's like problems. So anyway, something about family. You got mafia, mafi, something about muffy, something about a mouth to feed. Then we got I did put Melissa. So if your name's Melissa, hello. I do not mean to subjugate you at all. That's just a name that kind of coincided with what I'm doing. So yeah. So something about me, Lisa. Someone's Lisa. Remember the song Lisa Marie? You don't have to have the name Melissa. If you do, take what only resonates, please. Do not subjugate me. I have a right to freely think. Also, you have the fact like anyone could be someone's Lisa. According to the song Lil Wayne made, Lisa Marie. If you ever listen to it, shout out to Wayne. Um, for his art and the purposes of the good things you should focus on, not the bad, because there's good and bad in everything. You can go to church and find something in there that's bad, but you would say it's good. It's really about energy. A lot of people are projecting the old things to people and not saying we shouldn't use those things as structures and bases for protection. I think it's only for those who get what I'm saying, because the problem is we want knowledge and we want to make sure the world is a better place, but we're not trying to do exactly what is required and to adapt to the changes, especially with children being the future, for the likeliness of a better place to be for all who actually have something to bring to the table. Because it's like, okay, for example, I created things, done things, whatever, but someone feels like they just gonna take my shit from me, when you never can take something from someone, especially like Most High God is in control. You can look at me as however the fuck you want to look at me. I don't care. The point is, you're still gonna be in trouble because you didn't have permission to take. And for those who owe you my child, the child grown, and you didn't ask them anything. They're not a child anymore. So you better hope they forgive you. Cause you can holler all you want. Stealing is stealing. That's like them going to your house. They grown stealing. Eventually gonna get tired of that shit. I mean, a lot of you. I'm just saying, for example, it always says respect your mother and your father. It says in the Bible. Well, it also says in Colossians chapter 3, verse 21, not to provoke a child. It's discouraging. So if you are provoked, it's just like men. Ladies, take a break. Y'all say you get provoked and you end up doing things to her you don't want to do. Well, devil's advocate, just using it for an example of sometimes y'all have been through things where it's hard to explain and you are a good man but you have fallen short. So with the provoking, the thing is you would say she provoked you. Well, it really depends on, did she provoke you or did you provoke the energy to provoke her? Because a lot of people, you don't have to cheat to cheat. Giving some other woman attention but you never really touched her, it's the same thing. Women flippity floppity boo the story. Could y'all be on it too? All I'm saying is everything matters. And if you did something for ill intent, versus the intent of the purpose in which the intent should be, like non-manipulative. I don't know if anybody could help you if you kind of don't get what the programming of deprogramming the fact that intentions matter. Okay. Alright, so mafia family, they will say. Let's see, let's see. Somebody's like, you're boring. So are you. Ain't even had to get thick. They still want it. Some of y'all for the wrong reason. I'm just playing. Not really. Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Are y'all seeing a lot of nines and sixes flipping? It's something about flipping. So somebody's flipping out. They're upset. We got the Knave of Chalice. Something about neutrality. Also asking questions. We have exclamations. And then we have all things. So chalice is all things. Water is literally all things. But sometimes just because it looks like, something will be in the cup, water or whatever, doesn't mean anything is in there. They would say leading the horse to water can't make them drink. But what if nothing is in there? Went all that way and ain't nothing in there. I guess that's why, people feel you should check the information. Obviously, right? So something about the family checking the records, checking the dates. Something about check, check, check. Maybe somebody's getting a check. Maybe something is being given to you. Yeah, Seven of Chalice with the Hierophant. This was, something about 75. Yo, I've been picking up. Somebody is getting involved in some kind of unifying way. This could be someone making arrangements of some sort. The 717 prediction. Ooh. Yeah, the 717 prediction of 1975. Bless you. They took, for positivity only, they took the 717 of 1975. Yeah, July 17th, 1975. Rena did the 717 predictions. And how can I put it? It was about Ringo Starr and Maureen Cox getting a divorce. Now, I don't know why I've been hearing a lot of this. Cry if you need to, but I can't stay to watch. It's the wrong thing to do. Like, now remember I told you I saw the Seven of Chalice with the Hierophant. So this could be dealing with someone of Hierophant energy of some sort when involving the Empress. So maybe something about they could be in a relationship with someone, and with this water, and then coming out with water, someone, you could have heavy water placements, or something about your seventh house and a promise fulfillment. All things here. Something about maybe somebody had an experience where nothing was in there, like it was empty. Like something about you're thirsty and nothing is in there. Or you feel, for the other side of the game, you feel neglected because someone is acting like you don't do anything, you don't bring nothing to the table, you're not of good substance, but you are. Or these are relationships that you've been in, but it looked like either you were married before, certain marriages or whatever, or long relationships. Some of y'all at least 3 to 7 years. Woo, someone does have heavy water placements. At least 3 to 7. Ooh, wee. So Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Like, because with the Empress in reverse here, this is definitely some, like, you don't, basically what I'm saying, you could be a water sign, but not really. With this in reverse, you could be, but not really. Or something about your seventh house, Empress. Maybe somebody didn't know there was something in there. They just, they feel like something's wrong with you, maybe, but there's something in there. Okay, so they want your cup, but they don't want you. So you're like Queen of Cups. This is like Queen of Cups broken down. Or fellas, since this is in reverse, this is your, you were sensual, you were loving, you were neutral, you were all things of greatness, but a woman could have used you, abused you, however that is. So I mean, cause here you are, the promises, the hard work, your blood, sweat, and tears right there. Like three main punctuations, 11:17 on the timer. You got period, question mark, and exclamation mark. Wands are exclamation marks. Swords is the excuse me, a wands is question mark. Swords is an exclamation mark. And period is the period. Period. Periods are neutral in emotion, showing none. You know, straight face, just trying to be, they would say, grown up, handling emotions where they're balanced, not necessarily that you don't have any. And then you got your wand, which is the question mark. You got questions in reverse. At times it could be rhetorical, not meant to be answered, or something like that. It depends on what the feel is. And then you got the sword, which is your urgency of emergency, your explanation, the words, your tongue, your sword, your word. Alright, so, and someone could definitely, don't they look like a lion's tail? Something about lion's mane then. Someone could be taking the herb with the water here in lion's mane. And then with the 7, something about Leo and Libra places. I have a Leo, I have a Libra placement with Leo in it. Someone could be saying they, something about leave somebody alone, or something about they can't. That you might be, you know, hidden. You know, somebody is wandering. You know, a chalice has all things in it. Period, questions, exclamations, all things in it. So when someone drank of someone's cup, apparently they weren't expecting to find what they have found, or they did. Let's just see what they found, if they found something, or if they did not, or something about a bottomless pit, because this could be a metaphor. Take out whichever one resonates. This could be a metaphor for, and also something about eating, something about eating, you know, drink water. This is straight communion, something about a community message. Someone could be, the community house is Aquarius. um Very much so that someone was trying to be communicative, or something about communicative property. Maybe one of your children is learning communicative property at this time in school. Ask them, because if so, something about the children. um Maybe a person wants kids, if that's the case with this water here, you know. So let's just see what in the world. So we got the navel wands in reverse. Yo, someone could be wondering about who somebody is. Like, maybe you were in a relationship, whoever this is, or someone's bringing up your past saying that you're a whore and you're a harlot, when I don't know if they want to open that door. They're projecting fears from themselves on someone else. Also, someone, they can't let go of something that they know, which is kind of fucked up, because what I'm getting is Your ass is pushing it. Like, you did fucked up shit. Somebody here is judging somebody and won't let it go with this 7 right there, and you will be judged. I don't know who you think you are, but that's exactly what's going to happen. Because, sit down, sir. My Libra son. Now, hold on. DJ, go in the toy room, play. So, something about that could be significant. Like, I can't make that up. I think they want to use someone as a sacrifice because they don't want to own up to their past. They feel like somebody's trying to be funny when ooh, the emperor's in here. Yeah, y'all done fucked up. I can't do nothing for you. Yeah, you the one, whoever you are. Something about making a sacrifice, or something about this could be significant, where an emperor doesn't want someone who is of empress energy. Like, they have it all, but maybe they want to take something from them and give to someone else. Now, this could be metaphoric. It doesn't necessarily have to mean you're going to get hurt, but your feelings may be hurt. Maybe this is already something that is. And if you check algorithm, this is one chalice, this is 7. This is a star. So this was something about what was written. It is a promise. And somebody is trying to take what is written and promise to someone. It's like they're bringing up old shit, trying to reiterate someone to die, or someone to go through some kind of occultism bullshit. When somebody stepped in and said that's like not gonna happen. Now I really think what happened now, someone is wondering what's gonna happen next, because they might know for a fact that that was not cool. And then it still brings out the algorithm, something about 731. Let's see what that is. I mean, y'all like to check stuff. I mean, numbers don't lie, do they? They right out here. But you did it. Yeah, and you did shit too. Somebody's just projecting fears. Crazy part is, had they not have judged you, they wouldn't be judged right now. So I hope that everything is fine with everybody. I can't really. Something about where Jesus laid. Oh, somebody. Ooh. Okay, verse 17 of chapter 28 of St. Matthew's. And when they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. Yeah, so some love you and some don't. That happens. Something about as we slept the night away, it's morning. Yeah, someone probably cheated on someone. Damn. Something about you never wanted to hurt nobody. They don't understand. Ooh, wee. Something about leper cleansed. And the parable of the sower. The sower. Parables of the sower. So something about the one who actually did the work with their hands versus the reaper. So definitely reaper energy out here, where someone thought they was gonna do something to the sower. Nah, cause then you gotta reap what you sow. So someone wants to be the reaper so bad because they don't like what someone has sown. But at the end of the day, I don't know if it's your choice anyway. Unless you want to say you're God, but you better be ready to equate that, because people out here, they take religion and they use it to try and kill, steal, and destroy too. Now, I don't know. What does the emperor say? Ooh, this is crazy. Page. We got 124 or 412. Let's see. Let's see what the emperor says. Crazy part is that number is very significant for me. I'm gonna check workbooks and sit down. I didn't say take a break. I'm the one who initiates that. You gonna sit down with them pencils. Go get your sister. I do not want to hear it. Something about offerings required. So somebody, they did this because it was required of them. Something about Aquarius acquired. This is some. I wrote something with Aquarius. Something about acquired. Something about acquire. So someone could have had a group of people involved in this. Definitely. Something about the number 14, the Beauty and the Beast. And then in chapter 15 in Numbers, yeah, something about O. Something about O. Yeah, O is the 15th letter in the alphabet. Wow, so they was something about, ooh, something about A blood and O blood offerings required of Israel. And if we go to page 214, my house is 214, the number, and 124, flipping around, something about judges. Yeah, somebody had a group of people judge somebody. Something about free will offering, and maybe somebody is very argumentative, debative. Something about son of none. Something about Joshua, Yeshua. Yeah, somebody's terrified. Well, that's your damn fault. Because obviously it seemed like you were projecting, like you're God, and you're not. Like, really, for a lot of you, it's metaphoric because somebody tried to take your spot, like your ability. They don't, it could be sexist for a lot of you. A lot of you, because you're a woman. I'm going to just go ahead and say it. Because you're a woman. And a lot of you, a lot of you, I'm sorry, I'm saying, somebody, you not who you say you is either. And you not about to come in here like super save somebody when you trying to enslave somebody. I rebuke you in the name. All both of you. Ain't nobody messing with no frauds. Ain't nobody messing with no frauds. What in the world? Ain't nobody doing that. So anyway, cause just cause everybody else on this side was cool and they on the same page, it's always that one jealous motherfucker. They over here being sneaky and sleeping and all this shit creeping. Oh damn, Empress, you probably knew this and said, I don't want that relationship with that seven of chalice upright. And then you in reverse something about, I don't want to be your empress. I'll be someone else's empress. And some of you, that is you being impressive to someone in your empress energy. And you are walking into the empress attributes that are actually undeniable. Nah, we know. Nah, it's clear. It's very clear. Oh, so something about a job. This is the empress job. Okay, so something about a reply. Excuse me, ain't he gonna lie? Children, sometimes, sorry. If any, I'm just sorry. I'm a mother. And I will say this. There's times I felt like, well, dang, I might hurt their feelings. But a lot of times, it's required. Maybe someone feels like that, but I hope you're right, because not all children are bad, and some parents are projecting, and a lot of parents be jealous of their own fucking children. Y'all need to y'all. It's about to come out, and a lot of us children, we know that you be jealous of us. We just don't say shit. We don't. I don't know what the hell. I can literally say I've never been jealous of any of my children. Never, and will not. But I refuse for any of my children, when I'm just asking them to do something like that they need to do, like work. Now, if they are grown and they decide to do other things that, I wouldn't say I agree with, I'm not going to get mad at them. I'm going to try to see what I can do to help, instead of projecting my fears onto them, because it's probably a reason why certain things are going on with our children. But a lot of you with this Bible thumping shit, or you so holier than thou, you don't want to come down a notch. Sometimes it takes that child to show you you should have, but you didn't. Y'all not right all the time just because you the fucking parents. What kind of world do the fuck y'all live in? Who the fuck are y'all really? Y'all be the ones sacrificing your kids, don't you? But you want to blame somebody else. The people that don't even fucking know you. And even if you are spiritually aware, fuck what they're doing and what they're talking about. You gotta face what you gotta face at the end of this thing. Do the best you can, all I can tell you. But at the end of the day, you're not about to act like you're right all the time, parents. Wah, wah, wah. You're not. But that doesn't mean you should be judged either. You need help too. This is why Jesus died. Somebody wants to reiterate and kill their own child. Literally. Whether that is emotionally, psychologically, physically, mentally, and sometimes all of them. Because we all went through them, but unfortunately, the stories are untold about the children who went through it physically. And you will be judged the hell out your time. You thought you was smart. Job's reply: I hope your child forgives you. I hope. And if not, you can't get mad at us. That's between you and your child. And whatever the world went on, getting other people involved was probably your fault, when you should have handled it in your home with your family. Or whatever. Running that mouth. I mean, we all are guilty of it. But a lot of times, the reason you get saved is when you had good intentions behind it. But you still shouldn't let anything happen to your child. I don't care what the fuck you take with that. You're still going to be fucked up. Because you are a lot of people, you want to give your child away because you don't want to be responsible spiritually, according to what we know it says in the word when it comes to the age of 12. And you better be careful, because sometimes roles could switch. The Empress is out here in reverse. Because a lot of you are projecting your attributes on children. And if you are a father, that's real feminine of you to do. Your masculinity should have been activated, but you decided to want someone else's position. So on that note, again, can't help you, especially if you gave your child away, all because you were projecting fears of what you thought they was gonna say, how you thought they was gonna handle something. You never went to ask them shit. You just been watching them projecting things, saying they're a whore. Some of them saying they do nothing but run up down the road, but you don't make it easy for them probably. Son, sit down. Anyway, this is that. Sometimes roles switch. The number 3 is right here. So this right here, Empress, and your card number is 3. Something about March. Somebody, this is really what you think of your daughter, but she came from you. This is what you think of your son, they came from you. So like them, like you. See how dangerous you could make stuff because you think you are smarter than someone else when you should be working together because that's your family. And a lot of you, this is already passed. Like, you ain't even got to worry about this because it's not nothing for you to worry about. Something about a job reply. Somebody, you're going to get a new job. Yep, 412. Now, this could also be the father of all lies versus the father of truth. Take out resonates. Because if you're saying you're this, then you don't have nothing to worry about. Right? Okay, then. Think that was to the parents. Somebody, you always saying something about your child. I think you need to go talk to them. Now, some children, they just need a different approach. There's nothing wrong with taking them to the jail so they can see how other people get treated if you're saying they're bad. And sometimes other family members involved helps. Like your child acting out, thinking that they gonna do what the hell they want to do. Go get your mama, get grandma them. Let's just see how long that lasts. This is why it takes a village to raise them. But if you wasn't around and you just was projecting things and trying to be funny, then you don't actually have that right, regardless of, okay, paying child support. But being there was a little more effective versus, you know, not being there. And then don't get me started on those ones who life just beats you up and people don't want to pay attention and you're trying to let people know, then stuff hit the fan and now they're mad about how your life is going because you get the upper hand and then you get what you want. But won't nobody try and listen to you. People did things to you you would never do to them because you already see that that was feeding them to the wolves. But here they are projecting and trying to say, this is definitely for somebody. So with the Wando in reverse, and then some of them are using witchcraft and stuff on your children, you know, like they didn't have a good life, especially if, they know of certain knowledge, right knowledge. A lot of y'all gonna find out that your peoples was behind why your kids act bad and that you couldn't even have a connection with nobody. So, yep, the golden calf. 7 and 1 here, the golden calf. Something about the golden opportunity, a golden afternoon. Now, this could be a golden shower. Take that how it resonates. Abuse. A lot of abuse here. Abuse of power, abuse of knowledge, and trying to project fears on somebody else. Because at the end of the day, something don't make sense about why you would behave a certain way to your child. Period. Tired. Tired of this kind of stuff. Like, mm-mm. Ain't nobody got time for it. When you trying to do the best you can, no, you don't have help. You could be single and all that and don't have to deal with that. You try to make it work, but if you're getting beat up on both ends, then how's it working? How's it working? If y'all just jealous of somebody, say that. If you scared of their inquisitive mind and how where they can go, just say that. If you need to have a conversation, say that. But you gotta understand, I think for a lot of y'all it's too late. They don't want to talk to you. You just better hope and pray that they still give a damn. Yep. Three of chalices. What's with the water? Something about all that water, boy. Woo! Mm-mm-mm. Now, this is number 13. It's on about 3113. So, big, is this fair or not? Like, a group of you, something about celebrating. Maybe someone is wondering if they celebrated too soon. I think you might have, especially where this went. Four of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, they celebrated too soon. And it was in reverse. Damn, and the Two of Wands. Something about that got broken down to the two. Mm-mm-mm. Eight of Chalice in reverse at the bottom. It's a lot of waters and wands. Four of Swords in reverse. Something about 84-48. Someone probably done something very inquisitive with water. Some kind of manifesting with the wands to cause a homicide. They don't tell y'all that shit though. They be trying to act like, oh, it just happened, and people, it's their fault, and no, motherfuckers be manipulating the air, the energy, and all. Especially if you would say you've participated in communion, because here's the chalice where all things are in the cup. You got blood, sweat, and tears here. That's also the punctuations, the three main ones: period, question mark, exclamation mark. So with a chalice, all things are in that cup. You've consumed all the emotions of your ancestors when it comes to the land, in which you use the water to grow those things. You use the earth to cultivate those things. So at the end of the day, if you're wandering, I don't know what you are trying to look for, but you're going to find these things still, no matter where you go, no matter what you do. I would say it just depends on who you're entertaining, who you're doing that for, who you shouldn't do that for, because it's three of chalice looks like friendship. Someone could be wondering about friends, like these people, or something about wondering if they could come together. Someone could be wondering this, like, family, especially with the seven of chalice. Somebody looks like they were written off. Something about said that you would never make it, you ain't shit. But what did everybody ended up seeing? The best. What did God end up showing them? Because God seen it first. The best. And now the best is yet to come for you. Congratulations. This is what they get for writing you off like a tax write-off. This, now they over here really afraid if you gonna do that to them. This is why they're trying to hurt you. But had they did right by you in the first place, you wouldn't be going through this. So if your child is wrong, there's a way to do that. If your wife is wrong, there's a way to do that. If your husband is wrong, there's a way to do that. Any relationships, platonic, just friends, or y'all are husband and wife, or some kind of situationship where it involves interactions on a mannerism of, those things. So, something about an entanglement in August. For sure. Because it was 3 moons in August. It was some notes I was writing. And I realized that. I was like, wow. So, yeah, somebody doesn't want to clean out their closet. This could have been masonically done. Because any four that you see in tarot, period, it looks like the Masonic symbol. So this was done temporistic wise. You can get mad at me for saying it, shit. I don't give a fuck. Because wrong is motherfucking wrong. You would say you got a right to do it. Well, they got a right to be heard. You can't just do some shit and not think that you're not gonna get. Someone's crazy. So the 8 of Chalices in reverse now. Not all y'all. But somebody in y'all group making them look bad. And I promise you that shit crazy. 8 of Chalices in reverse. Maybe I'm getting that somebody was trying to talk some sense into someone. But they just did what they wanted to do anyway. Yeah. They did what they wanted to do anyway. Something about this entanglement and someone, this is a parent because this in reverse, something about, what they know about you, or someone who's been watching you, watching over you, some kind of guardianship or something like that. Maybe something dealing with guardian ad litems. Maybe something dealing with like anything that involves when you were a kid or right now with children. Somebody's been trying to repeat a cycle. Someone's been doing this for a long time. They've been making money off your heartache. And now they're upset because you 3 of Swords is usually a heart in the center. And it's upright. Something about this is the last time. Like, I don't know who this is for, but you about the one that got away. Nope. Something about I don't want to do this, but I'll do that. Oh, damn. Yeah, something about I don't want to do this, but I'll do that. Like, truce, friendship, da da da. Maybe something about the peace treaty thing of friendship. South Carolina could be significant, or the Carolinas. I'm in North Carolina. So we got this is goddamn crazy. I'm trying to yo, cut up, spirit. Tell them about it. This shit crazy. Now I'ma just talk. Yeah, they was doing magic, so you wanna play with magic. Something about alright. Now let's just check it. There's different perspectives just because people want to go with what they want to say. This is an emperor too. Look at that. It looked like a rose in their hand. Or something about a lollipop. So somebody trying to say someone was a little, yeah, they was trying to say you was doing stuff. But where the fuck was you at? The crazy part was trying to put the mother in some kind of situation herself. This is mom. Or whoever's the feminine one in the situation. Because sometimes mama, you could be the emperor and you over here tripping. So someone made choices and don't want to live with the fact that you just fucked up. But now you want someone to carry your load? Something about clean out your own fucking closet. Someone threw someone in the lion's den. And they've been in there since for a while. Some of y'all have done something about what someone has done, and then something about in the closet, and like somebody wanted to open shit. Now they're upset about, damn, I shouldn't have did that, or something about I don't know if that was a good thing to do, but it's done. I don't know, cause a lot of people manifest things. Some about 441 or 144, cause somebody's a part of the 144s, regardless of what you're trying to say about your child, about where they want to go, what they want to do. Because regardless of where they go, they are who they are. Now, the crazy part is you are saying you're the parent. Are you going to help them? So really, you need to back off. If you're going to be the problem and not the solution, But your solution, it looks like it's fucked up and someone stepped in because they don't think that was right. I don't know who's who. This could be someone, whoever the parent was on their masculinity, regardless of gender, someone on their femininity, regardless of gender, who they are, might have been a mysterious person on y'all behalf, and you never know who that is. So they said what they said, or they sent some kind of message with the magician in reverse. Someone, something about Aries energy. This is all Aries energy. The first house, 4 is Aries energy, even though it looks real age of Cancer information right here. We always talk about age of Aquarius, but there's other ages. You know, this is big age of Cancer here. So I'm looking at it for what it is. Somebody just doesn't want to be responsible for their own actions. They rather project it on the one. Like, for instance, this could be a firstborn of any, the first girl, the first boy, the first, I don't know, take out resonate. It's usually one of them. Someone is just being accepted somewhere else. Something about this is a little weird. It may be weird to everybody else with the magician in reverse and the 4 of swords in reverse, but this is where they're meant to be, or this is what they're going to do. Now this could be metaphoric. Please book a personal if you felt like this was resignatable. Can you open that curtain? That's good. This could be resignatable. So I'm just going to say congratulations to whoever this is. But at the end of the day, this could be metaphor for one of you's getting this position, one getting that. Maybe somebody is trying to use somebody to save someone else, and if that's the case, I think they know, and that's why they don't want to fuck with you. Now, with my practices and whatever that I created myself based off of what God means to me, something about both of them, like both sides got bullshit. Something about new levels, new devils. Someone's a rebel. Something about Red Bull and getting some wings. Someone could be getting some wings, and something about eating. So there's a wing or a bird on this emperor's shirt. Somebody don't want to listen to women. Somebody don't want to listen to nobody. Seem like, because even if a man says something, it looked like your ass still was like, but now you don't like it. I don't know. They didn't want to clean up what they fucked up. They rather blamed it on you, whoever you are. Crazy part, they'll blame it on the other parent when we check the facts, were you even there? Like, that case been closed. Like, you over here opening that shit back up. People over here trying to heal. You keep ripping off fucking band-aids. You know how silly you look? Like, you need to go heal. You know, sometimes moving on is not simple, but it has to be done. Because do you want to look like someone that nobody want to fucking deal with? Or adjustments are required. Like that, I can't make it up. This third quarter moon recently was in Leo. Something about they gonna leave somebody at somebody gonna leave somebody ass alone. Do you hear me? Expect a powerful change in the moon and eclipse. Don't let pride get in your way. Nope, they won't. It's upright. Nah. Now this could be upright because emotionally somebody wants you to really really think about this now. Like, really think about this. This is why getting the energy here, you could try to project that shit all you want to, but what makes you fucked up is if you don't actually book a personal. Like, we all go to church. Some of us go to church. And we all collectively get different perspectives of what the pastor, the apostle, the preacher, whatever, preach. But you need a one-on-one sometimes with that person, because what how you feel and whatever is different from the whole congregation. Because not everybody's going to feel how you feel. So the same things apply with tarot readers and coming to our channel with that bullshit. Same thing. You can't go into the schoolhouse projecting what you feel, because it's about the children's parents and what they all collectively think and coming together to make a solution according to what all think. If you don't fucking like it, then do your own thing over there. See, this is what I was trying to do, and somebody like just take out resonates. Someone took that like, what, where you think you going, what the hell you think you doing, who the hell you think you are. But now, well, I was minding my business, remember that. Could have been great and special together, remember that. But somebody decided to. Something about that. Sometimes Sheba is not even a damn woman, it's a damn dude. You know how dangerous that is, ladies? For a dude to be somebody you very much personally know to be jealous and hateful to you and want you to go through all kind of hell because they're scared. They made decisions, they did shit, and they shouldn't have. Now, it's like you're in a position where you don't want to have to make a choice that you never even want to make. You've made so many choices to prove that, okay, yeah, I done wrong, but I still did right at the same time. See, that's why I'm not worried about nothing. Not really. You shouldn't be either, collective, because people are going to stop that shit. I don't care what you do for a living. They're going to stop that. Because at the end of the day, you never went to ask. I mean, we have our feelings. You can say how you want, and if an apology has to be said, it has to be said. But your feelings still matter because you're not silly. Because something was wrong, so they're gonna have to just accept that as well. But at the same time, if you can't go, if you keep doing something, and somebody keeps seeing that you're doing something now, if you can't necessarily prove that they're doing something, but you had to get people to attack this person to make it seem like that they are, your ass is in trouble. I'm not speaking for you. Period. I'm not. You better go somewhere the fuck else. So yeah, you and your shit, and I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna get you out. I don't even care who you are at this point. Because you're gonna stop doing that shit. Then you run and need somebody when shit hit the fan. And a lot of you, metaphorically, stuff like that has happened where shit hits the fan and they're like, no, I ain't giving you shit. You go do it, you go find it or whatever yourself. Then they do. And then they the damn boss out this bitch. And now you like this. Remember what you told them. They went, they got off their ass and they got. Now you over here like this. They're not giving you a goddamn thing. You know, the crazy part is they're not going to give it to you. You got to earn it. Just like their love, their respect. Because a lot of you aren't going to change. It was them who changed. So we got to step out of your comfort zone, North Node. But it came out like this. Both of you are so, or whoever these, whatever is going on, y'all are so adamant about what you feel and what you know that you're head to head to each other in your North Node. I mean, one side, this side, step out of your comfort zone. Something about both of you. Why does Leo keep coming up? Or the moon, or the emotions of confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Something about a new start is coming. So the other one was don't let pride get in your way, but that was upright, full moon, with an eclipse moon saying expect a powerful change. This one is the new moon in Leo in reverse. Confidence is your key to success, with a new start coming with a new moon. So the last new moon, expect it. Something about expect their gadget. Somebody was really all up in your fucking business and in your family's business. We talking about family records, documents, what y'all did 20 years ago, what your auntie, great aunt, great uncle, and they keep getting answers they don't like. So now they want to fight, it seemed like. or they could be trying to compromise in their north node. It depends, because not everybody gonna receive and go through the same thing. Yeah, what do you need to release? I keep splitting it on that new moon in Leo. Yeah, you need to figure it out. Somebody, you got to have confidence when you do this release. Like, you got to be for sure. Something about someone is not sure about if that's what they need to do. And then what do you need to release again with Leo? Don't let pride get in your way. Something about you. Someone needs to focus on the confidence of this release, and someone needs to focus on not letting pride get in their way with this release. Something about a relief. Yeah, somebody, yo, talk to the general, save some time. No, do not open that door. Yo, we're busy. They just gonna have to. If it ain't no one like the maintenance man or something, no. So anyway, I know I'm not opening it. We're busy. I'm sorry, I've been on D&D for a minute. Nothing is yet set in stone. Yeah, adjustments are required, and until then, nothing will come of the situation. Nothing will be set in stone either. Ooh, the South Node is out here. Cut up, spirit. Don't let your past hold you back. Now, regardless, I don't know who's who, but it can't be both of you. I'm sorry, because somebody you want to stay the same and you think that's your lane according to what you know, your north, your no, and the south, something about out south. Um, if we didn't open the door, what does that mean? So they gonna learn today. So, and I don't like to be interrupted when I'm working. I hate that. I really do. I don't mean to be rude right now, but if I wasn't doing this, then yeah. People have been so rude lately, even my child. Like, if you don't go sit down somewhere, like God, like we just had this talk yesterday, and you still on that BS. Somebody, there, something about really what's going on here. I think somebody is throwing water magic manifestations on somebody's child. Cause your child and the beauty of the child. Something about Beauty and the Beast, number 14. Somebody is trying to do things to someone's child. It's not going to work out. So, something about they've been paused. Something about mute, hush. Mutable moon, need to hush. Because nothing is going to happen that shouldn't happen. Because somebody, they trying to hurt you. This might, with all this water here and wands, you could be wondering about that. You're very close to achieving your goal. Somebody in this, you need to know you don't need your south node holding you back. Your past. Somebody is moving forward while the other one wants to stay stagnant. Something about stagnicity. The reading I have on here, something about business and stuff. We got the number 7, so yeah. You're very close to achieving your goals. Something about gibbous, something about give me. Remember what I said? Hand out. Give you what? Something about they took it. And they expecting you to keep giving. Santa is a replica of the father. And the sack on the back is the scrotum. So if that's the case, and Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus is not even the same clauses, something about the same closet, different closets. You said when you bound yourself in marriage, regardless if y'all are divorced now, spiritually, spirit says, no, you're not. You still deal with certain things. So to walk away like you don't understand that, but a lot of people want to throw the Bible in place. You got to understand, you just really messed up with spirit in general. And that's all relationships, not just which if you don't have kids, if you've never been married, If you just had a girlfriend, if you just had a boyfriend, if it's just business and none of y'all have, you may say, I don't vibe with my family. It's been years. Like, okay, it still don't matter because you got contracts you sign, want to work here, signing up for programs, workshops. That's the same fucking thing. Somebody's hands, they use that to put that shit together for you to get something out of it anyway. I can't help some fool in the back and some fool over there in the back with these both sides shit got you two going hard in the paint with y'all north node according to what y'all know. And then it's funny how we got south node out here. Something about your mouth. The south, your mouth, out the mouth. North, no, no. Yeah. So it's about what you know and who you know. And a lot of you don't know anyone because you just got the knowledge. You know people, but somebody, they in they south node with they mouth, cause they know people, or they, the know-it-all energy. Somebody could be projecting that you know it all, and you're like, no. How many times have you? I don't know how many times somebody has said they're willing to learn, but you're not going to project fears onto them because somebody is still stuck in their way of thinking. Somebody else just has another way of thinking. But there's nothing wrong with any of you, both of you. It's really about, are you going to come together to make that thing something where both of you could enjoy? Because at the end of the day, one person out of this had that intention, regardless of what the other one wants to say. And you kind of might have messed up something that Most High said you could have, but something about gender, maybe something about firstborns, maybe something about this child's mother versus that child's mother. I like this one better, ganging up on them. It can be the other way around too, because you can say what you want. If it don't make sense, it don't. Some people feel like, oh, they're projecting. Well, when they find out all the other facts, then the people gonna make the decision. So you and everybody else that rock with you can say what you want. If it goes that far, you're really gonna wish you sat your ass down. Cause I don't know who need to hear it, but it's not gonna happen the way you think if it goes that far. You should have sat your ass down. Cause somebody, they're not trying to cry no more. They're not gonna shed no tears. They're just gonna walk the fuck away. Especially if given the opportunity. Cause somebody, you crazy. You keep doing shit. Hush, sir. Lilith in Aries. I don't know what that is, but they're trying to say you didn't ask permission. Something you didn't need to ask though. Somebody doing too much. It's time to look for other options and perspectives. It is. Yep, this is why they're going. They said bye. Somebody's like, you're not. Somebody said you don't care who it is. It could be your own grandma. Like, nah, I'm not gonna disrespect you, but that don't mean that I'm gonna not remember what you saying. Somebody, they gotta find out on their own. But a lot of this, it could be helpful if you were willing to help. Oh damn, I said something about the number 4. Look, the Emperor's out here strong. We got 4, 4, and then we got this 1. So this is a 144 thing. This is a 144 thing. And then the Empress is out here with the 7 of Chalice simultaneously coming out, but in reverse. Somebody is definitely family matters, emotions, all that. I promise you, somebody, you did this shit to your child. Your ass is grass. Now that's it. Now it depends though. So if a child forgives the parent, then obviously they ain't got to go through that. Somebody threw their child in the fucking fire, and then and they're looking like, why are they not burning? Like, you're fucking evil. How the hell? Never mind. Something about moonwalking. Luke Skywalker, the child is the shit. Something about they got all power in their hand now. Cause men, whether you got a problem with mom, dad, it don't matter. We're not about to project our energy on parents and just. You have to be a child who is willing to forgive your parents and just be like, I know what you done, but I don't care. If the parent keeps attacking you, keep doing little shit, they're in trouble. Now, the other one, I believe that somebody, whichever one, it don't matter. You've experienced where one parent do a lot, they just look, they try to make it look like they don't do shit to them, or because they give to them all the time, those things. A lot of you go through that. And then this actual parent who's just a butt. Now, sometimes a lot of you, it was both of them at the same time with the extremity. But a lot of you never had this problem in your family, and maybe your parents is concerned about what happened in your life, of why maybe you're projecting certain things onto your children. Now, at the end of the day, take out resonates, but a lot of y'all parents can't really say too much. Not really. If you do, I'm sorry, you're ignorant. That's just Tamara, and if you don't like it, get out. Because if you don't get what I'm saying, and I'm a parent too, and there's my own children can tell you there's times I had to humble myself and tell them they're right. If you never actually done that, I don't think you understand shit I'm saying. You can act like you do. I'm talking about to the parents who's willing to, you're right. The child is right. Now, sometimes you got to tell the child, look, me and mom, if you're a dad, or me and dad, if you're a mom, or however the relationship is, it could be two, it could be auntie and mom, it can be uncle and dad, it can, or whatever. Any relationships, regardless, because we got 7 of chalice coming out simultaneously with the Empress in reverse. Period. This is about healing the mother line. Bottom line. Everybody can act like they know how to do it all they want. But the problem is when we look into your house and what's going on behind your door, real black door shit, La Puerta Negra, Virgos, that was your Cinco de Mayo prediction, the black door. When we check your shit, it better be right then. Because you can't be saying this and that. Like, okay, you sitting up here being a drunk. Your child don't even drink. Okay, they do shit you don't like. They say shit, they wear shit, whatever. You get drunk. Oh, you go to a strip club and make money. Well, when you check the facts, a lot of y'all about to find out, a lot of y'all parents threw y'all in that lion's den on some real Masonic stuff that is not really talked about. I don't mean to put it out there, but I got to for the sake of this thing here, of why that child is not successful. Because you thought you knew what you were doing and been living off that child for a long time. Even their own fucking mom. Because of some shit you're projecting. Or the dad. Whoever the fuck one. And sometimes both of you, because I done seen a lot of shit. I don't say a damn word though. But it depends on how they operate, even though they did what they do to protect their child. So regardless if these parents do that, if they're still protecting their child, even though they do what they gotta do, you can't say goddamn thing because they're doing what they're supposed to do. It's perspective. Woo, spirit gonna whoop ass. I promise you that. Somebody's trying to call somebody a little, like they daughter, they son, they try and call them a whore. They bring up shit like being funny in your past. It don't even have to be shit that you did when you were young. Sometimes a lot of your family has brought up shit that you did when, okay, they didn't do it to you, but you did it to them. You try and be funny. Spirit saw you, and yeah, you gonna pay. You can act like all that. Somebody, you really do not do this to your family, and they do it to you. And I really feel sorry for the family members who have to bear witness due to false claims on you. You could be the damn grandma, and everybody says something wrong with you, or something like that, and they gotta bear false claims due to you witnessed this, but you act like that. Okay. Hey, don't get mad at us that are we're just learning from our parents and grandmothers, grandfathers, aunties, uncles, friends, their how they run their house. We don't, do this, but we are looking and we're like, okay, I'm gonna make a note here. Somebody you do that, somebody don't do the thing. And then a lot of people will say, well, yes, you might have said a few things, but they don't know how bad you've been hurting for a very long time. A lot of people don't know a lot of shit, and they will project like crazy. The crazy part is you still gonna be there for them, but you got to do what you got to do. Staying stagnant is not something you could do, because a lot of people don't know how deep something is until they're in it. I mean, unless you helping them, I don't really think you should say anything, because somebody, this literally is for you. That's the crazy part. Not that they don't care, but caring for you got them hurt. It's about becoming to you when you were young. This is about them trying to fix. They want to be who they were when they were young, but in a notion where it's responsible in an adult way. Somebody wants to do it in a fucked up way. I wanna be. Alright. They mad because you don't have the budget, yet it happens for you. Well, because not everybody agree with you. That's why. Whoever the fuck is on the other end of this. Something about Fridays in reverse. Yeah. What y'all do May 13th of 2022? What did you do January 13th of 2023? And what did you do October 13th of 2023? Because they was on the old ass all them Friday the 13th, them threes. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, they know magic, and they over here trying to say your ass is doing it. But then check everything. Some of y'all have hidden cameras, people watching your ass, you on video, and you don't do none of the shit that they do. They literally over here could be taking a chicken and want to hurt the chicken just to get the blood of the chicken to do some fucked up sacrificial shit. And you don't even do that. A lot of y'all probably don't even eat meat. But you still do stuff that's like, for example, vegans still eating that thing is still a thing. So let's not, I'm just saying. So yeah, Shango Chongo. So something about Shango and Oshun, the 5th day. Damn, so what y'all do the 5th of November? Something about remember the 5th of November. I had a talk with Quinn Godwin, the engagement team of Roy Cooper, in North Carolina. That's where I'm at. And he was very rude to me. I popped another guy in there. His name is I'm gonna call him Mr. Autry. Something about all trees. Yeah, popped them in there, right? And guess what? He was at, first of all, Quinn Godwin, why were you scared? We on video. Ain't nobody was gonna do nothing to you. What, you didn't expect me to have a man with me? Yeah, cause you knew you was gonna be disrespectful with that mouth. But you and your Native American families want to use my ancestor stuff and say you are our family, but we don't know you. We never met you. You never went to any of our cookouts and none of that. And I bet you probably try it now, but nah. If you do, I'm sorry. All hell's gonna break loose, especially if you can't respect my ass. How can you say you respect my family then? That's my mom's lineage. And her mother, and her mother, and her mother, because that's where it came from. And I know y'all be cross-watching. I don't care. I said it, though. And Bureau of Indian Affairs, when you going to give me my documents? It's been 2 years. It's about to be 3 years I asked for them things. I did the footwork for you. Y'all just mad 'cause I know what I know. Yeah, we gonna know. It's alright. Is that why I've been through crazy stuff? Y'all just don't want no one to know, huh? Do we care? No. Did you care? No. So don't be telling us. Something about a double-headed X. So something about the three-headed dog. Wow. So something about the three-headed monster. Wow. The three-headed monster? Some of y'all, whoever this is, and then your two X's. Like, something about you got two exits. But I don't know about this one now. Cause you know how they said in Harry Potter, you can't go to this because the dogs are in there. And then when they saw them, they had to do what they had to do. They got up out of there. I don't know. You gotta get up out of there. Something about now, the God Himself about to get you up out of there because they ain't got no good intentions. Not even for the three of you. Crazy part is, I am the well, it is what it is. I'm the third born in my family, and it's crazy. Like, a lot of people, you don't know their story. That's probably why my damn Virgo sister tough as nails. Period. Like, you just don't know till you ask. Or something about it. Just because y'all grew up in the same house don't mean that. And finish the next line. You know what's hurtful? You could try to protect all your kids the best you can and shit happens. But you got to understand why. We need to stop putting ourselves in situations with people who are not of the same energy and of bad. But we need to cleanse ourselves of that. It is our responsibility to do so. Somebody thinks killing somebody literally is how you can do it. Thou shalt not kill, jackass. It didn't say what. It didn't say who. None of that. Thank you, Uncle Wolf. Rest. And also go ahead out there. Go ahead out there and protect your family. Even in spirit. So I'm just getting at it for what it is and whatnot. I remember he stood up for me in church. Deacon Thurman. He stood up for me in church. He was just trying to make a point. And sometimes your story is needed to make a point. I was embarrassed and, people told me what I should have, could have, and all, da, da, da. He was just telling them, okay, it's one thing to tell them, but to be over here cackling in the back, like, shut up, basically, is what he was saying in the way I would say it, but he didn't say it. So, big ups to him, lifting you up. Shout out to his wife. She is a very, very sweet woman in the church all the time. Something about they're using the bar association too. Someone could be something about the bar. And this is in reverse, could maybe a drink. Okay. It was the last live I did, or two lives prior to this. Something about the drinking ones. Something about the drinks. I don't know where that book is. But it don't matter. It's up here. What? That's crazy, spirit. So we gonna end it with this. Let's see what comes out of the. They trying to say you're a witch. So they're trying to say you're a wizard. So let's see. Something about choosing what's right, loving and forgiving. I love my parents. I do forgive, but I want to see the effort behind, not like calling my parents out or nothing, but if, for example, you got to ask, you got to see the receipts. Like, what effort did you put behind? Well, did you have a recorded video? I don't know, some kind of evidence. And just because you do don't mean I'm going to just jump the ship. You got to show me They want you to show and prove, but they ain't doing it. They want to use that against you when it comes to jurisdiction and all the secret and all that stuff that everybody's talking about now that's not really a secret, but certain things are. They want to do all that, but ain't nobody doing the other shit. Something about 10-10. The jack of all trades. Something about this book. Somebody took a look what was in the book. I don't know. Yeah, something about sanctuary. We got something that look like a church or one of them types of places. One of them types of places. Like Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah, and the 10 came out. Yeah, 10-10. Something about not so lucky. Someone could be in a facility, not so lucky, or this is your story. Maybe somebody's trying to put a child in a facility. That's in reverse because that shit ain't gonna happen. Something about jack of all trades, the jack of hearts. Somebody trying to jack someone's heart, or someone jacked someone's love, like took something from them. Good, bad, I don't know yet. Hold on. The book presages, so someone use sage, or something about Sagittarius. The discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better, in a degree governed by the distance. Something about they will go the distance. 222, or something about 22. Amendment 22. No man is good 3 times. It never talked about no woman, but y'all was saying what? I'm not listening to. Yeah, 122 on the timer. You're not listening to a, well, no one ever actually did. This was more like what was told us to us in the past. We never actually got to saw that. Like, it's been so patriarchal forever that it's as if women are just there to make the children and be used as prompts, especially when you bring family law theory involved. But it's something about keeping things the way they are, but updating this stuff at the same time. Somebody wants to literally keep things the way they are so they can still project these things of uncertainty due to gender, versus just keeping it as is, but just saying you're going overboard with shit. Like, you really want someone to die because she might have stepped out, but ain't nobody gonna say nothing to him stepping out. Or literally, you don't have to cheat to cheat, jackass. Manipulating energy or being provoking to someone where they would want to cheat on your ass, it's the same fucking thing. But oh, that's not it because it's not in there. But what do you think a child is? Because with chattel slavery, they would call it in family law theory, they're trying to say that the woman is chattel to the man, including the children that he takes care of. So how is it not? Anyway, we got the 10 of puppy toes. Something about them paws like Eve. The tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness, and if adjoining death, because ain't nobody dying. Nope. They not sick. Somebody was trying to get someone sick, they're healing. Somebody was trying to get someone looking like they're sick the way they think, get them, and no, they love them. Now you come here. You come here. No. Hold your hand out. Sit down. Now we got the Jack of Cuts. Something about didn't make the cut, so what? The shepherd indicates an intense love of life and strong fellow feeling. Cause you was wrong, son. You over here wasting my salt, making a mess. You got rice all in that chair. Ain't nobody said nothing when I got popped on the hand. That's all I did to him. His feelings is hurt. Now, when I was at McDonald's, I saw the number. They had the little table number where the number 52, it moved from one table to another, I guess because people. So something about someone keep making moves. Something about moving away, far, far away. Something about, okay, we'll stay away. Something about they away. F you, like in Chinese. Something about booty call. That's all you were. That's all you was. But somebody wanted to lie so that you can open up, but then leave you out hanging where you was stuck and confused. But trust me, they still watching to see how things are going because they had plans to take, kill, steal, and destroy. But what they're going to find is someone's going to be exalted. Sad part. Somebody's father is ripping someone else, someone that was trying to be with you or something like that, a new asshole. Like they over here pissed. They know what they know now. They mad. Something about let go and let God. Just get out the way. Forgive your parents. But if they don't forgive you, that's on them. That is on them. This is y'all as parents' final fucking warning. This your final warning? Oh, you're projecting. Well, I don't give a fuck. Hey, it is what it is. I'm just telling you. Hey, well, like, comment, share, and subscribe because this is right here. Don't let your past, don't let your past trigger you. So, yeah, something about that south node. Something about that mouth and what they think they know. They stuck in the past. Um, your enemies are triggers. Use them like you heal and continuing moving forward. That's upright. In reverse, we have Genesis 24, something about page 18, Isaac and Rebecca. Rebecca is Pocahontas. Special proceeding case adoption. No legal advice. She could have ranged anywhere from 12 to 14 due to the 14th Amendment. Deal or no deal, trick or treat. This is in reverse. I think somebody did something. Something about Beauty and the Beast. Something about being treated like someone in the Bible. They literally did rituals and shit to act as if you are this person. Something about you found little things and you were, not trying to say it doesn't have any bearings, but it doesn't have any bearings on you because that's not you. That's kind of like identity theft, acting like someone that you're not, and that's not your name, that's not who you are. But spiritually, if this is something, or faith wise, if this is something that you like to use to have motivation and whatever, that is different. You could use those things as far as a form of protection, but some shit is really extreme. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. But what I will say about it is, if they can prove that somebody was just a problem for them and not just projecting, then that's the only way that obviously you can't really say nothing about them. You owe them. Yeah, something about using people like pawns is the same thing like playing chess. Python programming, R programming. That icky bicky stuff in people's body. Oh yeah. And one other thing before I leave, because some bubble guppy think they so smart. We're gonna go to Leviticus, the sanctify of the priesthood. We have verse 25 in Leviticus chapter 20. So something about the 20th to the 25th. Ye shall therefore put difference between clean beasts and unclean beasts, and between unclean fowls and clean. And ye shall not make your souls abominable by beast, or by fowl, or by any manner of living thing This is like what? Or by any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean. So somebody is going to actually get rid of something. Like it's not good for you to hold it, and it's about to be gone. Verse 27 says, a man also or woman that have a familiar spirit, or that is a wizard, shall surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones, their blood shall be upon them. This is what somebody wanted for you. They're trying to say you're a witch, wizard, warlock, but that's who they are. They were trying to use you as a shield. They're scared. This is why they keep running away. Something about just stand your ground. The crazy part is using like emotional intelligence, like Tupac type shit. Um, they're never gonna see something coming because they're not God. Something about snowman, trap or die. So at the same cost, someone is like selling drugs, someone knows you do drugs, but you want to try to be all funny with somebody else. You want to try to use the Bible as a way of form of like saying you have a right to, and then finish the next line, but drugs are destroying the community. But you all in somebody else's business saying that they're like trying to get people addicted in some kind of way, or something about what they do is addictive, like how the gypsy and the man in the movie, the hunchback, somebody in the back, you know what I'm saying, didn't actually agree with what the master said, and finally protected someone. Like that was actually very sweet to them, loving to them, and you're just projecting because you know that something you did is about to be basically discovered, but you keep pushing. Something about giving birth. I mean, it's just going to come out one way or the other, and everything else got to come out with it too. Everybody's going to want to know, well, who's that? Well, why did this happen? And why did that? And somebody is not really going to just let this go. Like, no, I don't think it's going to be big. Someone's not going to let this go. Crazy part is a lot of you, this is something about a false prophet and a beast. Some person, fake empress with the seven of chalice coming out with it in reverse, the empress. Something about the false prophet and the beast. Because we got the emperor. And something about seeing a lot of fours. Do you remember? I do. Then when shit goes great for you, here they come. What the hell? Ain't nobody got time for y'all. Alright, so peace, and y'all do what y'all gotta do. Stay away from them damn, like, they giving me EBGBs. Like, for real. Like, you a front nigga giving EBGBs. For real, for real. Oh my god, they're just, it's a lot of people who don't like it though. But it's not about what you like, it's about what's right. Because everybody deserves a chance to life. I mean, unless you don't want it. Like, you don't want, oh, I don't believe in that stuff. Okay. Don't matter if you do or not. Something about the lie became the truth, if only if you knew. Because they done turned around, did something. Where now it's like, it's up and it's stuck now. I don't know. Alright. Y'all have a good one. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Book a personal. Can't be subjugating this down in the description box. I'm not responsible for how you take this. Book personals. Stop taking everything so personal. But I'm sorry, if it's there, I'ma say it. It's the energy. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people go through shit. You're not the only one. Okay? Alright. Y'all have a good one, and peace. Peace, la paz y Winnetou.